This is... As always, I'm Ernest Wilkins.
I'm Matt Pace.
And Matt, what movie are we talking about this week?
Ernest, we are talking about The Internship.
Let's watch.
Thank you. Time out!
Our team's a joke.
Well, I ain't laughing. What about you, Billy?
Hell no. This reminds me of a little girl from a steel town who had the dream to dance. The deck was stacked against Alex. You know how she overcame those odds? By believing in herself and trying. She literally had to become a maniac. She had to strip down to nothing. She had to sit in that chair and arch her back, and she pulled a chain to nowhere and doused herself with water.
Are you talking about Flashdance? The movie from the 80s?
Yeah, you're damn right I am. She believed so hard she spun. Oh, and she spun. And she spun, and she spun, and she spun herself into that dance school. She spun herself into our hearts. Now, in the second half of whatever the hell you guys call this game, let's put on our leg warmers and let's dance our asses off.
Get in here, you little lovable maniacs.
Matt, that did not look very good.
You seem like your heart has shattered. Your perception of comedy is ruined.
But the Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson team, they given us so much, I feel like.
Have they?
Wedding Crashers.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Okay. Well, Matt, tell us what, I got an idea. I think the people have an idea. Tell us about this movie, please.
Well, granted, I know a lot of people love Wedding Crashers. I thought it was smug and broad and not that clever, not a good combination of heart and raunchy comedy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take 4-Year-Old Virgin 100 times before I watch Wedding Crashers once. The Internship is just as bad as it looks and then a lot worse. Man, it was painful sitting through this movie. I'm sure I would not be surprised if throughout this movie I was just kind of like groaning unintentionally. You know the sound that Triceratops makes when he's sick in Jurassic Park? I think that was probably coming out of me at one point. That is how painful it is to sit through this movie. I'm glad the trailer is so bad because people will say, wow, I don't want to see this, and they shouldn't. Man, Vince Vaughn used to be good. Who doesn't love Swingers?
It's true. I love it.
But that lovable jerk that he kind of made his calling card, he's not lovable anymore. Yeah. He's just a jerk. He talks as fast as possible. Guess what? No one's laughing. And if you just shut up for a second, you'd be able to hear it.
Okay, well, I have a really good feeling about this week's rating, but I need to know anyway. Matt Pace, The Internship, good or what?
Ernest, this is a what by far for so many reasons. No laughs, and really just a terrible view towards women in this movie. It's pretty despicable how often comedy seems misogynistic, and time after time with the female characters here, it's just like, never should have gotten on the screen.
Yeah. Don't be misogynistic. Just a life lesson from us to you. Okay, Matt, what's our second film this week?
Well, we have another movie starring someone raised in Chicago and co-written by them. Vaughn starred in and co-wrote The Internship, and Britt Marling grew up in Winnetka and co-wrote The East.
Okay, let's watch that.
Another corporate figure has been targeted by the eco-activist group The East.
We need someone to get inside the East.
Who would you choose?
Me. I'm unexpected. Being unexpected is the only advantage that matters.
Robert McCabe called me himself. In 1 month's time, I want to know the identities of every person who poisoned his company.
Who is she? Who is she?
Welcome to the East, Sarah. I have something planned for us.
When it comes to breaking the law, most people can't handle it.
I can do it.
Let's go. Let's go.
This group's committed, and they're ahead of us.
An eye for an eye. Can't be more, you can't be less.
There are consequences.
Getting attached to them is all right, but do not get soft. If they find out who you really are, they won't give a second thought to your destruction.
I can't keep going like this.
It would be easier if we didn't feel the need to fight. If we just let go.
What's the potential damage?
Severe.
What did you expect? That it was gonna be painless?
You're gonna stay calm. You're gonna hold your cover.
Okay, that one looks a lot better than the last one. Let's not kid
Not saying
ourselves.
much, granted.
Yeah, but still, though, that looks. There's a lot of intrigue going on. The big reveal, Ellen Page, Patricia Clarkson is always interesting to see in films. I like her a lot. Tell us about that one.
This movie it talks about these eco-terrorists who say these corporations do whatever they want and they get away with it. The only way we can teach them a lesson is by giving them a taste of their own medicine, sometimes literally. And Britt Marling plays this woman who's sent to infiltrate the East. She's actually on the side of big business, wanting to kind of take these people down. But of course, once she gets involved with them, she realized that her feelings are more complicated than she expected. And there's so much awesome moral gray area.
Right.
I think a lot of people think that they can go to a movie and they can have something to think about, or they can be excited, but not both. And this is the rare case where you do get both of those things.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, it does look interesting. All right. That wraps up another edition of Good or What. My name is Ernest Wilkins.
I'm Matt Pace.
And we will see you next time.